What if one of the most iconic TV sagas of our time had just one more story left to tell? Just when it seemed like Downton Abbey had closed its doors for good, they've quietly opened again, welcoming us in for one final unforgettable journey. And this time, it's not just a continuation. It's the emotional goodbye we've all been waiting for. Julian Fellowes, the mastermind behind the beloved franchise, is giving fans one last chance to step back into the world of Downton with a third and final film. The beloved cast we've come to adore is mostly back, and Simon Curtis, who directed Downton Abbey, A New Era, returns once again to guide us through this closing chapter. The first look image released from the film features Michelle Dockery as Lady Mary Crawley, gliding down an opulent corridor in a deep red gown, complete with white satin gloves and a sparkling tiara. A powerful reminder of the elegance and grandeur that define the series. It's a visual teaser, but one that speaks volumes, instantly pulling us back into the opulent world of the Crawley family. The official movie poster makes it clear, this is a farewell, a real, final goodbye. The tone is set for the last installment in the Crawley family saga, and after years of anticipation, it seems Fellowes is ready to wrap everything up with the closure fans deserve. Since its debut in 2010, Downton Abbey became a global phenomenon. Audiences around the world were captivated by the intertwining lives of the aristocratic Crawleys and their loyal household staff. Set between 1911 and 1925, the series stood out for its layered characters, rich storytelling, and its unique focus on both the upstairs and downstairs dynamics. The show launched the careers of actors like Lily James, Dan Stevens, and Michelle Dockery, while solidifying the legacy of veterans like Maggie Smith, Jim Carter, and Hugh Bonneville. With its historical accuracy and emotional storytelling, the series carved a permanent place in the history of television. The first Downton Abbey movie hit theaters in 2019, following the family's preparations for a royal visit in 1927, a visit that even included a dramatic assassination attempt on the king. In 2022, Downton Abbey, A New Era, took us to the sun-soaked French Riviera, where a mysterious inheritance left to Lady Violet from a French nobleman unraveled new layers of the family's story. Now, anticipation is mounting for the final film. Nearly all of the original stars are returning: Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, Michelle Dockery, Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Phyllis Logan, and others. Dominic West is also back as actor Guy Dexter, introduced in the second film. New faces joining the ensemble include Paul Giamatti, Jolie Richardson, Alessandro Nivola, and Simon Russell Beale, all of whom are expected to bring fresh dimensions to the story. Sadly, not every familiar character will appear this time. Lady Violet, played by the legendary Maggie Smith, will not return, as her character's death in A New Era marked the end of an emotional arc. Imelda Staunton, who portrayed Lady Maud, has also confirmed she won't be back. Additionally, Matthew Goode, who played Lady Mary's husband Henry Talbot, and Tuppence Middleton, who played Lucy Branson, are also absent. Plot details remain tightly guarded, but we can expect the story to pick up where it left off. Guy Dexter's arc may continue to unfold, and Lady Mary's marriage, left in a delicate state in the last film, could face major turning points, possibly even ending in estrangement or divorce. The Crawleys must also adapt to a new reality without Lady Violet, a constant presence in their lives for so long. It's likely we'll see younger characters stepping into the spotlight, taking on more responsibilities, and maybe even causing a bit of mischief as the family continues evolving in a rapidly changing world. What's certain is that this final movie will be a heartfelt tribute to Maggie Smith and her iconic portrayal of Lady Violet. Michelle Dockery spoke in interviews about how meaningful it was to return for one last film, describing it as a tribute to Smith's extraordinary contribution to the series. She shared how emotional it was for the cast to film their final scenes, knowing this would be the last time they would all come together to create something so beloved. Dockery added that being part of the film felt like stepping into a safe and happy space, filled with nostalgia even as they prepared to say goodbye. As tough as it may be to let go of these characters and their stories, there's a real sense of gratitude for what this final film will bring: closure, reflection, and the kind of emotional payoff longtime fans have earned. Over the years, Downton Abbey has delivered countless memorable moments, from Lady Violet's razor-sharp quips to the ongoing romantic drama surrounding Lady Mary. But more than just drama, it has always been about connection, family bonds, social shifts, and the resilience of people navigating change. This last installment is expected to bring all those threads together in a way that feels meaningful and complete: emotional goodbyes, character growth, and perhaps even a surprise or two await. After all, Downton Abbey has never been afraid to throw a curveball at its audience. And this final film could still deliver something unexpected. Whether it's the resolution of unfinished storylines or the arrival of intriguing new dynamics, this farewell promises to leave fans with lasting memories. And while we may be saying goodbye to the Crawley family and all the heartache, humor, and drama that came with them, one thing is certain: Downton Abbey will forever remain a cherished part of our cultural landscape. So, as we get ready for this last visit to Downton, we're not just closing a chapter, we're celebrating everything the series has given us. And when the credits roll for the final time, we'll be saying goodbye, but we'll never forget. And now, before you go, what do you think about the addition of stars like Paul Giamatti and Jolie Richardson? What past roles of theirs do you think will elevate this film, and how do you see them impacting the final story? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think.